I recently moved to Ghana earlier this year, 2025, and I've fallen in love with Ghana. And the question that I'm always getting is, why Ghana? Not only is Ghana my happy place, I have been in search for peace my whole life. Ghana is that for me.
I honestly wish someone told me about this before coming here, but I guess you live and learn. There's a group of people you should avoid when you come here. Ghanaians know this, but they're not going to tell you.
Ghana is a very peaceful country. That is why when foreigners come to Ghana, they find it difficult to leave the country. These foreigners share the reasons why they came to Ghana and find it difficult to go back to their country, and other videos of Ghanaians and Nigerians. Let's take a look at these videos, and please do not forget to like the video, share and subscribe. I'll be back to throw more light on it.
This is the question that people ask me the most. I recently moved to Ghana earlier this year, 2025, but for, let's say, a few years now, I've been visiting Ghana and I've fallen in love with Ghana. And the question that I'm always getting is, why Ghana? Not only is Ghana my happy place, but I also love to travel. I have been in search for peace my whole life. I am a war survivor, just like so many children at the time during the Bush-Ugandan Civil War. But someone that also really, truly values safety, Ghana is that for me. So for me, peace is not just a journey, but it is a requirement.
Ghanaians are wicked, bro. And as a foreigner in Ghana, I have to warn you, there's something going on that you need to know about before you visit. I honestly wish someone told me about this before coming here, but I guess you live and learn. There's a group of people you should avoid when you come here. Ghanaians know this, but they're not going to tell you for some reason. These people right here, see, this is not a joke. They are agents sent from the government to make sure you go over your budget. They give you this egg sandwich thing, and then you think you're gonna buy just one, but it never stops there. Because how am I eating 10 eggs? How? Now? I've learnt my lesson. I just say I should warn you. If I see them on this side of the road, I am crossing to this side.
You go not there. One school is good.
Good morning, officer.
Yes, sir, master.
Good morning, officer.
Carry on.
Officer on duty.
Yes, sir.
China must go to school.
China. One school. Area. Who's there here not go school? Who's there here not go school?
Now, that's a video of a Ghanaian police officer going around his community, looking for children that did not go to school. We see the cane for a hand. You see the muzzle for that police officer hand. They have given you free education. You have no excuse to not go to school. The government and the citizens of the country are sacrificing so their children would all be educated. This is a government that cares and concern about their citizens. Most of them now go to look down on Ghana. When it comes to education, you cannot compare Ghana to Nigeria. I know that there are a lot of high achievers in Nigeria education, but if you check the history of WASI, if you want me to do a Google search and show you, Ghana has been leading in WASI for years. Even when I was in secondary school, I wanted to write WASI and pass well. In our school, they gave us Ghana pass questions because they are the hardest. If you can pass Ghana pass questions, you could pass Nigeria WASI exam. And that's how me and my colleagues passed. Una know they try to understand or do research before I could compare Ghana education with Nigeria education. There are less Nigerians, pardon me, there are less Nigerians who are educated than Ghanaians. Compared by population, about 75% of Ghanaians are educated. Nigeria, I know, reach 30%. Despite your high achievers, there are more Nigerians schooling in Ghana than Ghanaians schooling in Nigeria. What does that tell you? There are more foreigners from Oyibo country. There are more Oyibos schooling in Ghana than in Nigeria. Because these people understand and value education. In the biggest well-doing Nigerian schools, there are at least 10 Ghanaian teachers who they pay more than their own countrymen. And you people will be comparing. So that's the video. You guys let me know what you think in the comment section, because now the government has said that you must go to the school. Ghanaians are living high cost of living. They are facing high cost of living, paying expensive things, because those expenses they pay, other charges they pay for their national health insurance, free education, security, because their police are well paid. Or that's why things are more expensive in Ghana than Nigeria. So despite the expenses, you can see the results, and that's just the difference between the two countries.
All the Nigerians that usually or often call Ghana, common Ghana. Ghana is a village. Ghana is a state in Nigeria. I don't know how you guys arrive at that conclusion, or on what grounds you say those things. If it's by size, let's see, the whole continent of Europe and the whole continent of America put together, apart from USA, there is no country bigger than Nigeria by population. Yet I've never heard any Nigerian calling any country from those continents as common country, a village or a state in Nigeria. So I don't know on what grounds you think it's okay to call Ghana common Ghana. The thing is that Ghana and Nigeria believes in different achievements. Ghana believes in a collective achievement, while Nigeria believes in individual achievement. For example, if you ask any Ghanaian to tell you why he or she thinks Ghana is standing out when it comes to Africa, West Africa, and whatever, this person will be calling out things like, oh, Ghana has the biggest harbor, Ghana has a working health sector, Ghana has a working education sector, Ghana has a working government, Ghana has a working energy sector. You get it? Collective achievement are things that the person will be mentioning. But ask any Nigerian to tell you why he thinks Nigeria stands out of Africa, West Africa, and whatever. If not for population, he will be mentioning things like we have Davido, we have Whiskey, we have Dangote, we have E-Money and whatever. Only individual achievement. So how does Whiskey solve your education sector infrastructure deficit? How does Davido solve your energy sector infrastructure deficit? Your energy crisis, how does Davido solve it? How does Burna Boy solve your health sector infrastructure deficit? Okay? These are not things you can celebrate or enjoy as a country. But these are things that you people appreciate. If you see any Nigerian comedy stand-up, the only thing they talk about is how bad the economy is doing. Okay? The performance, the poor performance of your economy has become a comedy content. Okay? The whole Nigeria, your economy, the only thing that is doing well is your entertainment sector. And that one too, we can't even give credit to you. We can only give credit to our colonial masters, because they are the one who gave Nigeria, and they gave it big. And you people are enjoying from it now. No country can do anything about it. Ghana, we try our best, but today entertainment is all about streaming numbers. And you people have the numbers. So obviously your entertainment sector will do well. Which credit you can't even claim. Meanwhile, in Ghana, we believe in collective achievement. And then we also accept responsibilities. In Ghana, if we have election, whatever the outcome can, we say we Ghanaians did it. Nigeria, you have election, and everyone is on there. We didn't vote for that. It's the Electoral Commission. It's the Electoral Commission. Talking like the Electoral Commission is Arab or German or Italian. The Electoral Commission is a Nigerian. In Ghana, the Electoral Commission, the security, everyone is looking out for the goodness of Ghana. Meanwhile, since you people celebrate individual achievement, everyone, your government, your politician, everyone is looking up to is a selfish interest. Your Electoral Commission, your politician, they are all your product, they are all Nigerians. As big as Nigerian is, you should be able to produce good governance, competent people to run your country. Because you are big, so you should be able to have also a big number of competent people. And yet, the only people you're able to produce are corrupt people. So, I don't know how you think it's okay to call Ghana common Ghana. Accept responsibility. Say that you fail your country. Don't blame electoral commission and your politician. They are all Nigerians. What you plan is what you produce. They are all product of Nigeria. So collectively, you have failed. That's what you should know. So I don't know where you think you can even compare Nigeria to Ghana. It's out of ignorance that when you say those things, Nigeria can never be compared to Ghana. It's only the ignorance one that will be thinking this way. If you want to know which country is doing better, check our GDP per capita income. When we say GDP per capita income, it's like if you sell the whole of Nigeria and you divide it by the population, what everyone will get, just simple English, okay? Or you are raising fund, how much everyone will contribute. So if you take your total GDP and you divide it by your population, it means if it was fund that you people raise, this is the contribution of everyone. Your GDP per capita income, as at the time I'm recording this video, is not up to $1,000. Meanwhile, Ghana's GDP per capita income is over $2,000. So which means that if you take our total GDP and you divide it by the population, we will all get over $2,000. That is our contribution to the GDP. Meanwhile, Nigeria is around $800. It's not up to, I say 800, it's not up to $1,000. Okay? It's around $800, yeah. So, if you ever call Ghana, common Ghana, means that you are just speaking out of ignorance.
Happy Independence Day, Happy Independence Day, Nigeria 65, hey, obli. Oh, where's the independence? Where's the freedom? 65 years of so-called independence, but who exactly is free and who exactly is enjoying this independence that Nigeria fought so hard for, right? In our national anthem, the old one, what did it say? Our heroes' past shall never be in vain. What they fought for shall never be in vain, but it's been in vain. What Awolowo, Azikiwe, all of them fought for, where's the progress today? We look at Nigeria today, 65 years, big 2025, no current electricity. This is a country with some of the largest oil and gas deposits in the entire world. Cannot even burn small gas to provide electricity. We have more than 14 million children out of school. 14 million children who are going to grow up to be illiterate and unemployable. We have every single day, on a daily basis, we have stories of kidnappings, ransom attacks, bandits. We have bandits doing media conferences. Terrorists, they're not bandits, they are terrorists. Terrorists peacefully showing their face on camera, doing interviews, and forcing our governments into signing weird peace deals that give them complete amnesty and allow them to keep the money that they have earned wrongfully through kidnappings, through ransom, through all sorts of illegal activities. Beyond that, we have a broken democracy. We have a country where a presidential candidate on the eve of the election can say that people should stop and grab the ballot boxes, that they should rig the election brazenly and he face no consequences. And he is sitting in power as our president today. Tinubu is a criminal. He's a criminal and we know we have the evidence. It's in America, but they don't give it to us. But let's stay on track. Let's stay on track, right? Like, it's all good and fun that we want to celebrate Nigeria's independence, but we need to continue, or at least start asking ourselves, what has this independence actually brought us, and what exactly are we doing with this independence? Because at the end of the day, if you look at Nigeria today, we do not look very free. Nobody is truly free inside of Nigeria. Nobody has the freedom to go anywhere in Nigeria because it's not safe. Nobody has the freedom to dream and create something new because the government is corrupt and will literally kill and destroy any idea before even flourishes into anything productive. Nobody is free in Nigeria, and we need to start having this conversation. Celebrate Independence Day, have your obli, dance, jaye. But remember, at the end of the day, Nigeria is struggling. Nigeria is not truly free, and we have a huge battle to fight in future because this cannot be it. 65 years of independence, that's a whole lifetime. That cannot be it. We have nothing to show for it. Our past heroes, they fought hard. It's now our turn to fight harder because Africa, Nigeria, it has to be free in our lifetime. It has to be. There's no way things can continue this way. So again, enjoy Independence Day, but just remember, Nigeria is not really free and we got work to do.
All right, today's Nigeria's Independence Day, but we are not free. Our country is not free. We may have our freedom, but we are not free. Our people are constantly being oppressed. The poverty rates are so high. People are dying of hunger. Kids cannot go to school. Children cannot go to school. Children are busy on the streets hawking pure water, hawking whatever to just survive, help their parents survive. And meanwhile, we're over here, Nigerians abroad, with our privilege, just saying, oh, big 3, Independence Day, 65 years of independence, giant of Africa. That's 65 years of being oppressed. 65 years of nothing going forward. 65 years of constant backwardness. And you're over here saying, oh, big 3, I'm so happy to do that. No! Why is it only now you guys know how to be Nigerian? You guys never talk about the constant oppression, the suffering, everything that's going on in Nigeria. You all guys only know how to do Betty December. Batch A, Batch B. How about we actually use this time to actually talk about what is going on in Nigeria and pioneer a movement to help our brothers and sisters in Nigeria? But no, all y'all know how to do, that's December, AFCON, Kinikon. Y'all only know Nigeria when it's time to do party or whatever the hell. We need to do better as Nigerians abroad. We need to actually tap into reality and stop fantasizing Nigeria as some great country. It's not a great country. It's a horrible country. We need to do better. Nigeria has to be better for us. We need to do better for our brothers and sisters back home. Please. So let us stop the photo shoots and everything and glorifying Nigeria like it's some great country that it is when it actually is not.
Happy independence. I'm happy to be alive to celebrate Nigeria at 65. But am I happy with the state of Nigeria? I'm not happy. But I hope we get it right. Maybe not in my time. Maybe in the time of my grandkids. But Nigeria is not yet Happy Independence Day, Nigeria. Happy independence to my great country, Nigeria. 65 years ago, Nigeria gained independence. And since then, we've been struggling and struggling and struggling. Our country has been ravaged with a lot of challenges. Such challenges include bad leadership, unemployment, unable to find a job, insecurity, and so much more. Nigeria is a blessed country, blessed with abundant natural resources. One of the greatest resources God has blessed us with is our strength, our human resource. And of the greatest is our oil, which has been a disease to our country, Nigeria. At the advent of the discovery of oil, Nigeria became greater. Revenue increased, but we didn't know that this was going to be one of the greatest problems we would face as a nation. This led to the abandonment of agriculture, and today we celebrate 65 years without independence because we're still caged. We're still caged by our colonial master. We're still caged in slavery from our leaders who stack our money in foreign countries, stack our money in various countries of the world, and their people are living in unemployment, insecurity. Recently, people are being pied all over. In Borno State, in Kwara State recently, we saw the woman who came out yesterday crying that her husband has been butchered by the Boko Haram boys, or whatever, the Fulani headsmen, or whatever it is that ravaged Kwara State. This is sad. But today, we bring out the drums and beat it. Nigeria is celebrating. And so many people will ask, do we still have to celebrate in the face of these challenges? Yes, we deserve to celebrate. But when we are celebrating, we have a sober reflection of the whole entity called Nigeria. We also saw in Lagos, trade fair being destroyed by Lagos state government. Places where the Igbo men are doing their businesses. These places were being destroyed for one reason or the other, and I guess compensation will not be paid. One entity called Nigeria. This entity need to be reviewed. I had the broadcast of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu this morning. Does it show that Nigeria is united? No. Does it show that we're moving forward? No. The significance of the Nigerian independence, the parade and all, was being cancelled by this same administration. People are filled with pain. People are filled with sadness. A day of celebration turns to be a day of mourning and sadness in the faces of those who are supposed to be celebrating. Anyway, happy independence. I'm happy to be alive to celebrate Nigeria at 65. But am I happy with the state of Nigeria? I'm not happy. But I hope we get it right. Maybe not in my time. Maybe in the time of my grandkids. But Nigeria is not yet dependent because we still have some foreign factors affecting our entity, our sovereignty as a nation. Oh, happy independence. Celebrate it the way you like. Maybe if you have something to celebrate, you celebrate. If you don't have, just,
This is supposed to be a joyful day in Nigeria, but I must tell you, it's a sad day. All over social media, Nigerians are all complaining. Today being Independence Day in Nigeria, they're all complaining of the bad leadership, bad system. In fact, there's nothing to write home about as Nigeria turned 65 years old today. Are we actually free or not? Because our system is so bad, there's nothing tangible, like I said before, our leaders have done to make a difference. So what will be the way forward for Nigerians? What can we do to make a difference? Because every year, next year we'll come here to say the same thing. There is not change will still take place in Nigeria. The bad leaders keep corrupting the system. Nigerians keep committing nuisance anywhere they find themselves. Some of them, I quote, not all Nigerians. So how can we get change in the country? At this point, I don't know how Nigeria can make a change. Because when I sit down to analyze the country Nigeria, I see nothing to hold that, okay, this is what we can use to start the change. How can we get to that point? Because the corruption have it so deep in the system. But at the same time, I think it's high time we Nigerians should to wake up and fight to fix our country. If not, it's going to become worse. It's going to become worse. So because if you go on TikTok right now, all Nigerians are grumbling, they are complaining, they are ranting of the bad system, how the innocent Nigerians are being killed here and there, every time. Different things take place in Nigeria. You cannot even tell what next will happen to you as a Nigerian. How can we save the land? At this point, I am begging as Africans, I think it's high time Africans to come together and help the country Nigeria because we really need help. I must tell you, we need help. A lot has been spoken on this video. They are all giving their points and reasons of what they think about Ghanaians and Nigerians. I'm so sorry that I was carried away. When I think of my country, Nigeria, it really gets to me. I really hope that one day there should be change. I aim for change. I want to see change in Nigeria. I really want to see change in Nigeria. I wish they can learn from Ghanaians leaders. At least learn from them now. Learn from other Africa's countries who are also doing better. They can also learn to make a difference. If you ask me, and Nigerians, we have to also learn, change our ways, our behavior, the level of desperation. In fact, our character, our attitude is also not helping the situation of the country. But in all of this, I would love to see your comments on the comment section of what you also think of the video. And please, at this point, if you have not liked the video, please do me by liking the video and don't forget to share so that more people can see this video. And please, if this is the first time you're coming across this channel, please do not make it your last by subscribing. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back to the channel. And I will see you in my next video. Bye for now and stay blessed.